All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is September 29th. September 29th. It's about to hit October in a couple more days. Right next to me, we have Edmund Kwan. Let's introduce you once again as an undefeated amateur and professional. Now, moving on to the fourth pro fight. Edmund, let's introduce you once again to all the fight fans. Where are you born and raised? Where are you coming from?
What's up, y'all? Edmund Kwan, born and raised in San Francisco, fighting out of AKA.
That's pretty awesome. Now, I know you kind of have a couple different gyms you work with beside AKA too, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm mostly at AKA, but I'm fighting, training over at Bay Area Fight Academy and Charles Gracie, Daly City. Those guys are like family to me.
That's pretty good. You know, now you are having a very successful career so far. You know, undefeated, 6-0 or 5-0 as an amateur.
6-0.
6-0 as an amateur, and then 3-0 as a pro.
Yes, sir.
Now, going up to this fight on paper, you are more favored, or more favored to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You're fighting Justin Davis, and on paper, it's going to be a tough matchup for him. Now, what you think of this fight?
I mean, I try not to look too much into the stuff on paper, right? I try to go into every fight with a healthy amount of respect for my opponents. And I know that Justin is a very game opponent, and I know that this fight's going to be a good one for sure.
The last fight, I mean, Justin Davis against Benny Orozco, man, a blink of an eye. Then I went to the backstage, and then when I come out, the fight went to no contest, went to a draw. And I'm like, oh shoot, I have to rewatch the video and to know what happens on that fight. So, did you watch his last fight?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No. I heard though.
Yeah, so actually, his opponent, Benny Orozco, I've been trying to put this fight together for a long time too. You against him, your guys have a very similar record as an amateur and professional. So that's the one fight that in the future I'm very, very intrigued to hopefully can put that fight together, Mm-hmm. Now, when you come into this fight, knowing Justin Davis got heavy-handed, more like a striker, how do you prepare for this upcoming fight?
I think just be very diligent with my defense and my movement. And this is stuff that we're constantly drilling with my coaches. So, it's another day of practice.
Right. So now, if you're watching Justin Davis, he's coming off one win and one loss.
Mm-hmm.
The one loss he has against that the Mongolian guy, he was actually winning the fight. He almost knocked the guy out, and but unfortunately, those Mongolians, they have a different mindset. That you have to really kill them to wrap up the deal. He was on his way out. He's just come out with another haymaker, and he ended up caught on Justin, and then catch that win. But this is definitely going to be a dogfight. Do you think of, do you have any advantage on Justin? Where does grappling, size, strength, and youth, any advantage do you think you have on him?
I mean, my bread and butter has always been my grappling, but I think anywhere the fight is, I'm ready.
You're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Now, this is upcoming fight. Really hope I can get you into the contender for the title, 155. This will be a good one. Benny Orozco is the title holder, but I know he is supposed to be fighting the LFA card a few weeks ago, and he ended up got hurt and got sick. Didn't get to fight. So let's see how things play out in the future between you and him. But I really hope I can put that fight together for you to have a title shot. And if he can't defend on the title after this November card, the next one definitely you'll be in line to touch the belt fight. So if people want to get a hold of you, how can people contact you to come watch me fight?
You can hit me up on Instagram, Edmund Kwan MMA. That's EDMUND KWAN MMA.
Now, how do you prepare, and how many days a week do you train right now?
5-6 days a week.
You're like a real full-time.
Yeah.
True.
This is my job basically.
This is your job. This is your career. Now you're only 28 years of young age. You're on your prime right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other 155er in the Bay Area that caught your eye that you look at and like, yeah, this dude might be fighting someday?
I mean, you keep floating Benny's name, but I leave it up to my coaches. They're the bosses. They tell me what to do, and I just execute.
That's
so whoever they want me to fight.
That's a nice, in a way, like you don't have to look at all your prospects. You just tunnel vision.
Yep.
Whatever present in front,
Yep.
just go for it.
Yep.
Now, any special loved one training partners, supporters, training partners, supporter coaches that you want to shout out to?
I just want to give a shout out to my coaches and my team over at AKA Bay Area Fight Academy and Charles Gracie. I can't do this without you, and I'm always grateful to have you in my corner.
Now, you are half Chinese and half full Chinese. Okay, so now is your family watching you fight?
Yeah.
Are they showed up in the stadium or they're watching online?
They're watching online.
They're watching online. Where are your family from?
They're from where are they from?
Yeah.
Oh, they're from Guangzhou.
From Guangzhou.
Yeah.
But they live in the Bay Area?
Bay Area. San Francisco, right down the street from there.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's pretty awesome.
I grew up in the neighborhood with the old gym.
That's right. That's right. You used to go to school in Balboa, right?
Yeah.
Wrestle in Balboa High School.
Yeah.
Man, that's a long journey, you know. Now, who is your favorite UFC fighter?
Right now? Shit. I'm gonna have to say Holloway right now. I'm super excited to see him fight Taporia. Was that in a couple weeks or
Yeah, in a few weeks, yes.
Yeah.
Now, how do you think that fight's gonna go down?
I'm gonna say Holloway. I've doubted him before and I was proven wrong, but you know.
You know, it's gonna be a stand-up fight.
Yeah.
You know, and I do actually think Holloway might have slightly a little bit of size advantage, and then the experience and the dog in him.
Yeah.
I do actually agree. You know, I'm going for him too. You know, even though the other guy's undefeated, has that undefeated mindset, but you know, this guy coming with the war zone, he's been into
You can't doubt him.
You can't doubt him. That dude, you can't put him out.
Yeah.
You can't count him out either. So, yes. Now, in the future, you know, do you ever think about moving up a weight class or moving down to 45, or you know, stay at 155?
I feel pretty good at 155 right now, so yeah, no plans of moving.
Up or down?
No.
And what do you walk around weight?
Like 175.
175. That's a really good a lightweight prospect. You know, some people just gaining too much off season. Like you don't really look like you blow up. Yeah. That's good though.
That's hard. The food is
it's
a tough one.
Especially living in the Bay Area, right? You got all these good restaurants, and then you just kind of like, shit, you know. You got the wine drive-in. You got all the other temptations like sushis and whatnot. So that's pretty good. Now, if your opponent Justin Davis watching this interview, what do you have to say to Justin?
Hey, super excited to meet you. Let's give him a good show.
How are you gonna beat him?
Shoot. I mean,
take him to the ground and pound him.
Oh, that's the plan.
That's the plan. That's pretty good. And well, it's classic. You know, it's a grappler versus striker. You know, undefeated fighter against a true veterans. You know, so Justin has been around the game for more than a decade, I believe.
Yeah.
More than a decade, yeah. I mean, I saw him when he's an amateur, so he definitely have a lot of experience in his bucket, you know. So that's gonna be interesting. For more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. We have about 8 professional, 16 or 17 amateur. It's gonna be a huge stack card. Do not miss it out. So, and again, please subscribe to YouTube channel, DM the fighter directly, get a ticket from them so they get a little credit for it, you know. So don't miss it out, guys. This is a huge stack card November 9th at Keys Art Pavilion. Here we go. We have Edmund Kwan. One last word you want to say to anybody out there?
No. Good. Catch me November 9th.
November 9th. Make it to 4-0.
Yes,
All right, here we go. We have Edmund Kwan. Good to have you on board, brother.
Yes, sir.
Zhong Lo signing out.